Hi Collective, welcome to Sacred Wisdom Oracle. I'm Sophia and I'm back for another reading. I hope everyone is doing well today. So I do have a quick channeled message. I got this phrase today while I was meditating, and it said, "You are the greatest project you will ever work on." Now this is obviously something that is going to be different for everyone, okay? But it's a positive message that is reassurance and confirmation that you are on the right path when it comes to whatever it is that you're working on. And to not forget that you are the greatest project you will ever work on, okay? So please stay confident in yourself at this time, okay? Things don't just happen overnight. So please don't get discouraged, okay? Continue thinking positive thoughts. Continue speaking kindly to yourself, okay? No negative self-talk, all right? Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this, you guys. I'm anxious to get started on this reading. Before we start, you guys, I also just want to say thank you so much to all of you for everything that you guys do, your comments, your shares, your likes, your subscriptions, which are free, and your donations. None of it goes unnoticed, and I love and appreciate you guys so incredibly much, okay? So, with that being said, this is going to be a general collective reading, all right? So, one part of the reading may resonate and another part may not, and that is completely okay. All right. Please don't try to make something fit that is not for you. This should be clarification or confirmation to something that you are already aware of. Divine angels, ancestors, spirit, and guides, I call upon you to surround myself and the collective with your love, light, and guidance with the highest protection. I ask that only beings of light enter this space, offering wisdom for the collective's highest good. Guide me with clarity, shield me from harm, and help me to see what is needed in this read. All right, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels of the highest white light, what do you have for the collective today? For their highest good. Divinely guided. You could be being divinely guided through something or to something. You could be seeing a lot of angel numbers or synchronicities. Again, let me show you this card. All right. I don't do those very often. The next card that came out, I'm just being distracted by this. Cold-blooded. What? Someone here is doing something super cold-blooded, collective. Someone could be closed off from their emotions. You could feel like somebody's treating you cold, like they're heartless. Somebody may not allow you to even speak. Somebody could ask you a question like that you're dealing with, and then you go to answer and you're not even 3 words in and they're already cutting you off. It's like this just person's a snake. And you know, I don't really know how much I should use this word because it's a sensitive word on social media, but so I'm going to switch it up a little bit, okay? This person could be a reptiliano, if you get what I'm saying. So you could be being divinely guided away from this situation. Your angels could be watching over you, showing you synchronicities about whoever this cold-blooded person is, who does disappearing acts on the regular. It's like they're here one day, they're gone the next. Because this person is very cold. They have no emotions. They could be completely void of empathy. Somebody could be born on the 29th of the month, the 8th. Someone could be 49. Something could have happened in 2008. That that could be significant. And I said 29, y'all, but it says 39. So somebody could be 39 or 49. We have evidence. All signs point to them based on insurmountable evidence. And with this card, what I'm really getting is like, I got a vision of, like, you know how when you see in the movies, like the police or the whoever agencies are looking into a certain someone who's doing illegal things, right? Or committed crimes. And they have the board, you know, like the board, it's like a whiteboard, and they like put someone's name, and then they draw a string from here to wherever, right? And then before you know it, it's like there's so much evidence, and this person's name is here, and all these strings are going to them. All this evidence is pointing to them. Someone could be born January 28th. Doesn't have to be, though. Family. This could be family collective. Family issues have created this. We have unhappy child, partner dissatisfaction, parental co-parenting issues, unhappy family, arguments, and dysfunctional. So this evidence is pointing to family, perhaps, or some sort of, dissatisfaction, even co-parenting issues, or some type of family dysfunction or argument. Okay, let's get one more card. Secret stash, stockpiling away, keeping secrets, keeping things hidden. So you guys, this is really giving me treasures, money. It's giving me family heirlooms. It's giving me inheritance, bank accounts, wills and trusts, even perhaps offshore accounts or something. And somebody wants this to just like be swept under the rug. They just want this to be water under the bridge, because they have mental health issues. So they could also be trying to, this could be you collective as well, like not having mental issues, but you could be the one who is trying to forgive and let go of the past and just enjoy life for yourself. Again, working on yourself, working on your greatest project you will ever work on, which is you, right? Somebody could have mental health issues, and we have 111 on this card. So somebody could be born January 11th. Something about 2005 could be significant, or someone being born on the 5th of the month. January and February are very significant here. Someone could be a Capricorn or an Aquarius. All right. Hold on, y'all. Sorry. This, all right. And somebody wants this to just be water under the bridge. So they want to just sweep this under the rug. They want all their inconsistencies to just be ignored. It's giving very unhealthy energy. Codependent. I'm not a doctor, you guys, so like I can only really speak a little bit about these things, but yeah, okay, so you're being divinely, okay, so let me go back. I'm not a doctor, okay, but I do have a lot of life experience. I'm, getting up there in age and almost in my 5th decade, so I do have some experience with these issues, specifically family, and NPD this is giving me narcissistic personality disorder, but again, I'm not a doctor. I'm not trying to diagnose someone or anyone. So we have samurai, honor, loyalty, katana, and warrior. So you're being divinely guided on how to protect yourself here, collective, to be the warrior that you are. You're being divinely guided. Now, when I say warrior, I'm not saying that you're going to, cause anybody any harm, because but you are being divinely guided around something when it comes to this cold-blooded individual. Your angels, your ancestors, your divine team is guiding you on like who to cut off or keep in your life. You could have been divinely guided to cut off this cold-blooded person. We have child. Wow. So you could be this person's child, where you shine a light on things. You're innocent. You are always vulnerable with your emotions, how you speak to others, how you treat others. You have a sparkle in your eye. There's a light that comes from you. You're in honor here. You're this child who's being honored. You could be very, I'm not going to speak on this waiter card yet, because what it says and what I'm getting are two different things. Hold on. We have invaders and alien. A-L-I-E-N, okay? Extraterrestrial, otherworldly, unknown, cosmic. So we have invaders, intruders, conquerors, aggressors, occupiers. So listen, this is really giving that you have otherworldly, cosmic beings that are aggressively moving towards this cold-blooded person. Y'all, I can't make this up. And they're here to clean this up. Look at the waiter, and it says cleaner at the bottom. I don't really know how else to take that. So other than you've got some cosmic extraterrestrial people here, aggressors, beings, whatever you want to call them. Okay, now the other thing is, this with alien, it says unknown, and we have invaders. So somebody could be like invaded by something dark. They could be being conquered by some sort of dark force, or a dark force is intruding on them. Someone could have horses. Repairman. Oh, so I was right the first time. So you've got some sort of otherworldly cosmic beings that are coming in trying to conquer whatever this cold-blooded person has done in order to repair and restore something. So something needs to be repaired and restored, collective, to you. They're coming in here to clean this up. Tell me about disappearing acts. Researcher. Explorer of truth. Exploration, study, rigor, and experiment. So this person disappearing could just be like an experiment. Or you could be wanting to explore the truth as to why someone keeps disappearing. You could be studying this person and their disappearing acts. Somebody could be researching something when it comes to this cold-blooded individual. Hermit. Escape from the world, wisdom, and practice. So the other thing I'm getting is that someone could be saying even this about you, collective. They're trying to explore the truth about you because you're private. You are not stuck in the matrix, so to speak. I mean, we all are on some level, but you choose to deal with life in a different way. I just heard Pisces. You could be a Pisces. Somebody here could be a Pisces, and I'm getting it's whoever this truth seeker is. Now, you could be researching something, trying to gain some wisdom about a situation here. You could be looking for evidence. There could be somebody even researching this, like an investigator with Hermit here. This could also be investigator. Somebody could be researching and investigating a musician. Or a celebration that did not include you. Tell me about evidence. Animal shaman. Animal spirit, spiritual leader, and nature. Someone could have... Hold on. We've got butcher, ruthless cruelty and slaughter. This is really giving me some really gross things. So there could be evidence here that somebody... You guys, I don't want to say this. I don't even want to speak this. Somebody could be trying to cruelly come against some sort of spiritual leader here. Literally trying to take a spiritual leader out. They're being cruel, they're being ruthless. And all the evidence leads to this family member. Yeah, who's trying to paint a picture here of something that does not exist. They could even be trying to say if you're this person's child, that you're unhappy. Like, I don't even know what your connection is to this family member. You may not even talk to them. They're trying to depict something as a person being unhappy or depressed or dissatisfied with life. Friend and civil servant. Keeper of trust, companion, support, and sharing joy. And we have friend. Again, you guys, animal shaman and friend. You could be like someone who you could trust your dog more than you trust these other people. Shoot, you could be trusting a wild freaking bear more than these people that are supposed to be your family. But you could have like a special connection to animals. Animals could be your friends. Like, you're like, people have effed me over too much. Like, I'll stick with animals as my friends. There's some sort of civil servant here that could be looking into something that someone has, some sort of story somebody's painted here. And this is by some ruthless individual that's trying to literally cruelly take you out. Now, on what level, we will find out. But this doesn't have, don't take this yet as like someone trying to literally take you out off the planet, okay? Just, you know, they're trying to create endings for you right now in whatever way that they can. Tell me more about this family issue. But this family member is painting a story here. They could be painting a story to a public official. That's a lie. They could even have reported you to the police or like a governmental agency. A father could have done this. Wow. Father, huh? Doesn't sound like a father to me. It says patriarch family. Paternal authority. Ancestral passage. Huh. Wow. So this could be your actual father, collective. Who was the founder of all this BS. This father is the originator of all of this. The person who broke ground on this situation. Wow. One more for family. Singer. Somebody put on an emotional performance. This could be this father who was the originator, who's the originator of painting some sort of situation here to a governmental agency or the police. Cultist. They could have literally contacted the police and said you were part of a cult. Or that you've lost your mind. And this all has to do with money. Because the next thing is money. Secret stash, gambler, addiction, debt, risk taker. This was all speculation. So this particular person speculated on this, on all these things. Saying maybe you were an addict or like that you were in debt or something like that. And it could just be that you fell on hard times and this person is like, has no empathy whatsoever. I'm really picking up like narcissistic psychopath or sociopath. Now, not everyone who's a socio or psychopath is a narcissist, but I believe, wait, is it not every narcissist is a psychopath or sociopath, but every sociopath or psychopath is a narcissist? One of the two, you guys, so forgive me, I don't want to give you guys wrong information. So whatever's gone on here, this is profound. And now, God, the Most High, is coming in, is forging in, shaping something here. Shaping this person's destiny. Tell me about Secret Stash. You guys, I'm really picking up this father isn't even somebody who knows you really well. We have driver, navigator of journeys, steering, safe passage, and welcome. And this says vendor, merchant, retailer, individual, entrepreneur. So if you're this individual entrepreneur collective, so this person could have been talking crap about you, speculating, saying you're an addict, you're in debt, but you could be maybe in debt because you're an entrepreneur. You could be a vendor, you could have a store, whether online or in person, but you could have some sort of business here. And you've been trying to keep your business afloat, maybe even going into debt to do this, and this particular person speculated on your situation, saying all these horrible things. And this was not just like saying this to another family member. This was them, or a friend. This was them saying this to the police or some civil servant here, some governmental body of some sort. Tell me about Secret Stash. One more. This person is going to be sat down. I can already tell you that. Yeah. Oh, okay. So look. This particular person is trying to steer a situation here, paint a situation about you being in a cult or having lost your mind. This is some fantasy that they've made up in their head. And whatever they've done here, collective, again, you could have actually gone in debt for something because somebody victimized you in some way. They preyed on you because of money. So this person could actually be behind something here. Now, when I look at this driver card, you guys, obviously someone's in a car. You know what? I'm getting something, but I just don't feel like I should speak on it yet. Athlete, secret vitality, exercise, life, strength, and speed. So this person doesn't know who you are. Someone could have done something here, collective, to set you up. We've got athlete, secret vitality, exercise, life, strength, and speed. So somebody here could have been, or somebody said something about an accident in a car that was created by somebody, like, you know, speeding through a stop sign or going too fast or something such as that. Or somebody tried to victimize your whole entire life. They were targeting you. They were targeting your life. Because they thought you were vulnerable. I just get really gross vibes from this individual. I feel like I want to vomit when I'm speaking about this person. So now, if you have an amazing father, then disregard this. This may not be your reading. Weaver of tales, storyteller. So this person communicated something, polishing off a perfect story, a tale, so to speak. They did this on purpose. They could have told somebody some BS story here, communicated some story to someone in order to victimize you, in order to make you vulnerable. This person could have even gambled off some money that was yours. We have thinker. Again, it's out. Thinker. Meditate, focus, and profound. So somebody was saying you have mental health issues, collective, but you just only speak on things that are real, are true. Like, you don't allow your emotions to take over a situation. So this person could have, you know, even been in and around you and like was maybe like trying to bait you into some sort of fight or something at some point, sometime in your life with this person, and you didn't respond. This person could have even said things like you were slow or something, but it's not that you're slow, it's that you think before you do things. You meditate on things. You know, my grandfather used to say to me when I was growing up, like, if you're not sure about something, ask for guidance and sleep on it. Sleep on it for a night or two before you make any final decisions, right? That could be how you operate here, which is very admirable, okay? But this particular person could have been like saying like you were, you know, you had problems, that you had PTSD, and therefore, you know, you were, I don't know, not together. So we have heir, succession, legacy, lineage, and descendant. So this actually could be collective, that this person has mental health issues and you're just the descendant of them. Or they could be, there's something here though about you getting some type of legacy that has to do with your lineage. And this particular person's been thinking about how they can try to ruin this. Again, they could have gambled some money here. They could have done something here to put you in danger in your car. But you could be the descendant of somebody who does have mental health issues. So this is why they're saying that or something. I don't know. Let's see. So it's the other side that has the perhaps mental health issues. And look, if you have mental health issues, that is nothing to be ashamed of. There is ways to get help for that. And so I'm not like throwing shade to anyone who does have verifiable mental issues, but don't let somebody just tell you you have mental issues and then be like, well, I guess I have mental issues. Like, don't do that, because these people do not have your best interest in mind. So they could be trying to convince you of like lies. Criminal. Prison, parole, discipline. So I don't know if this is this father trying to get you disciplined for something or put in prison for something. They could be even trying to get you put in prison, collective, because they want your legacy because they've been stashing this legacy. This is disgusting. This is my personal opinion, but I'm disgusted by this individual. This person's trying to hide something. They're trying to make themselves look invisible while they're putting some sort of blame on you for something. This person could be saying that you disappeared from something, or you're in isolation because of something, or they want you to be an invisible person. They don't want anyone to notice you. They want you to be it says silent on this card, you guys. Like, this person could say things to you like, you will not speak unless spoken to. Like, you could be like, I'm 50 effing years old and you're going to tell me that I can't speak? It's my right to be able to speak. It's a human rights issue. Like, you can't tell me when I can speak or not. Like, get the GTF out of here. Chameleon. Changeable. Shape-shifting. So this person is a shapeshifter with mental issues. Tell me about water under the bridge. You could be really trying to learn to forgive this person for what they've done. It could be so incredibly hard. I do want to urge you to still continue to work on trying to forgive whoever this is, and it's not for them, it's for you, okay? So just remember that. We have Ninja. Shadow Walker. Master of Stealth. So this person thinks that they're some sort of master of getting around things, or that they're stealth-like going to be able to come in and take your legacy. Because they're the freaking devil. This person could have addiction issues. This person's deceptive. Cunning. They betrayed you and now they want this to be water under the bridge. Magician. This was an illusion. They were trying to manifest some sort of illusion. They thought this illusion had some sort of potential. Now they just want this to be water under the bridge. All this deception and cunning illusion that they try to manifest, they just want this to be water under the bridge. This was their goal, to challenge you. They could have even reached out to a lover to help them do this. Yeah, to work with them. They could have employed a lover collective that hated you. So they could have employed, like, paid someone who's a drunk ex. And their, like, whole group of, a whole envoy of people who are drunkards. Wow. These people dislike you for whatever reason. Maybe because you walked away from them. This father did this. They asked for them to discipline you in some way or restrain you, spy on you. Ew. What is this? And you survived this. This tyrant. This oppressive person that's trying to cook up some bullshit about you, collective. Now somebody wants to come in and perhaps give you a gift. Oh, they didn't like that you had extraordinary gifts, that you're a genius. So you know how they talk about people that are geniuses as being a little bit, like, and this is no shade, but little off, or you could have the type of intellect here, collective, where you assess every single word every person says. You could be the type that assesses every little micro expression when someone's talking to you. You might even be able to assess whether or not you think someone is lying based on micro expressions or whatever. And this person could be realizing now that you're a genius. And And now this is explaining some things. You have an exceptional ability. This is giving me gifts, spiritual gifts. You can see things. You are very, very smart since you were young. So you've been this genius since you were a child. And this person didn't see it because they're religious. All right. So I want to know, Holy Spirit, what's going on here with this child that's in honor, that's being divinely guided. So with honor and child collective, I'm really getting that you, again, this is going back, divinely guided. You have some spiritual gifts here that somebody wasn't expecting. And this is creating some sort of a timeline issue here. Something about the 7th, the 8th, the 14th, the 15th, the 21st, 22nd are significant. And a celebrity. Something about a celebrity is significant. Ooh, it's pouring down rain. Something could be cleansing, collective. You could be cleansing from this situation. We have timeline issues, celebrity, and struggle. A celebrity could have tried to cause some sort of struggle for you, collective. You could have been divinely guided out of this again. Yeah. Somebody said something here that was false. And now, whatever's gone on, it's unavoidable. So there could be a celebrity involved in something here, collective, that tried to make you struggle. You, who's innocent. So there's something about you being innocent and a celebrity being involved here trying to make you struggle. And whatever it was, this was based on a falsehood of some sort. They were trying to block you out or create some sort of block for you. And now, they could have been trying to create some sort of natural disasters that for an innocent person. Which I'm getting is you. Your angels could be divinely guiding you out of this. We have faked passing and new life. One more for divinely guided. Anything else for divinely guided? Clean up. An accident in reverse. So there was no accident here. Somebody could be trying to clean up something that was not an accident. This accident, this natural disaster was no accident. It wasn't natural. Now someone's trying to clean this up. They could be struggling to clean this situation up. Because there's some sort of a timeline issue here. We have health issues. To a doctor? To try to get you treatment? What in the world is going on with this? Yeah, been blaming you, saying you were cold-blooded even. This was all manipulation. This was all this was all on purpose. This was all theatrics. It was to pull some sort of strings. Okay, I'm really getting this person, this could be a cold-blooded person. They were cold-blooded to their own child. They could have tried to do something in your own neighborhood. Now they're trying to repair this. This celebrity could be part of this. Somebody was trying to conquer you. Now they're trying to clean something up. Because now they know, like, somebody could be getting health issues for what they did to you. Or someone's trying to say that you gave them, somebody has a health issue here. Somebody could have been saying this about their own child. This was cold-blooded. Somebody could have been lying about your health status, collective, and now they're trying to bury this. Somebody could have actually come to your neighborhood and buried something on your property. below ground level. Interesting. One more, please, for cold-blooded. Truth in biology, scientific, and chemistry. So the truth could be here. Somebody could be trying to bury the truth. And then we have DNA. Somebody could be trying to say, collective, that you're not their child. This person's so cold-blooded, they said that you're not their child. That you're an alien or otherworldly or something like that. This is so sad, you guys. Tell me about disappearing act, musician, hermit, power supply. Somebody could have done something to someone's power supply. This could be being investigated. Someone's researching this or exploring something. Somebody could have experimented with power. Or somebody celebrated too soon because they thought they had the power. Because they ABUSE'd someone and neglected them. They could have been trying to silence you, keep your mouth shut about something. Someone's trying to keep someone quiet from going to like an investigator. Organized crime. Now you see them, now you don't. Disappearing acts. Okay, so collective. If somebody was working here to create some sort of issue for you, a natural disaster, make it look like a natural disaster. They could have sent some people to your neighborhood to invade your life. People that are cold-blooded. They sent these people towards you to change some sort of plan for you. They could have sent these people here that were organized criminals to somehow get into your life to ABUSE you. Somebody gave them some sort of power. Now these people could be disappearing or even, okay, the other thing is whoever's the originator of this. We've got musician, okay, out here. And we have this father energy out here. Again, we have like an investigator, a researcher, somebody who's looking into something. Whoever this person is who sent these organized criminals towards you, perhaps to come to your neighborhood, this was to bury something. You could be noticing people like in and around where you live, whether this is your home, like, or an apartment, condo, or whatever, right? So, like, there could be, let's say you've got somebody next door, and you think that they're involved in the situation. You think they're maybe, like, you're considering maybe that they could be involved, and then, like, let's say you somehow come across them on social media, and then all of a sudden the next week, that person isn't in that apartment, living in that apartment anymore, or that house. But they never moved anything out. And then all of a sudden, somebody new will be going in and out of their house, but they never moved in. So there could be this switching out here, disappearing acts. Like now you see someone, now you don't. This could be some sort of situation. Do something here to, yeah, this is all for money, and it says WAR. So someone could be paying these organized criminals here to bring strife, to bring issues to your home. They could have even sent somebody with GUNs to come in and ABUSE you. And I'm getting that, like, they may not have pulled a GUN on you, but they could be trying to intimidate you to keep you quiet. Yeah, some researcher, some hermit, some investigator here solved this situation. You could be even this investigator. You could know someone here is a musician, or somebody sent a musician here that's involved in organized crime to come to your home, your area. But somebody solved this, and look what this is, you guys. It's that board that I was talking about in the beginning of the reading with like the pictures and the strings and everything else. Tell me about evidence. Military operation. So somebody here could be using military techniques that people use in WAR. I just heard the art of war. There's evidence here that this was some type of a military operation, and someone's friend is involved. A snake backstabber. So a snake backstabber was using some sort of military type ruthless ways here to do things. This person could literally be the reptiliano we were talking about. Ooh. Tell me more. Whoop, did you see that? Party and celebration. So you could be partying and celebrating because some sort of ruthless person is being caught. You could work with your animal friends here to, I don't know what this is, you guys. Like, I know what the rest of it is, but we have hotel, motel, and family. So someone could be celebrating in a hotel or a motel with their family. There's evidence of a family. A family could be living at a hotel or a motel. They could be partying it up at a hotel, motel. This could have, these people are snakes. They're a part of organized crime. They were trying to cook up some sort of plan, perhaps at a motel or a hotel, that would actually bring them some sort of celebration. This had to do with money. And all signs are pointing to this organized crime family, y'all. All for money. What's new? That's just about every storyline. Every storyline I talk about on this channel boils down to. It's always about money. All right, tell me about family issues. High vibes. Family issues, high vibes, huh? Final ending. Something could be finally ending here, collective, because a civil servant got involved. And now this father is being looked at as the originator. Now, I guess this doesn't have to be your father, but I'm getting your father has some sort of involvement in this, in painting a picture here. And we have supplier. What? Parental figure. You guys, this parental figure could be the supplier? What does that mean? Holy Spirit, tell me about this. What about this supplier? What is this? This parental figure? Somebody could be seeing a final ending in their life because this father could have supplied somebody with some sort of paperwork. Do not resuscitate, it says on this final ending card. In other words, like, do not help somebody come back to life or something. A civil servant and a father could be working together here. And we have 5D portal. outside, out in the open. Strategy. So this, whatever this is, collective, this is just out in the open that this parental figure worked to strategize with a civil servant to paint some sort of picture about you and your connection to the 5D. You're high vibing, and they were trying to create an ending for you. So you're high vibing. They were trying to say you're part of a cult, but your high vibes are what connect you to the 5D. School. Somebody could be saying like, well, if this particular person, like this father figure could have painted a story about you, like they were schooling someone on some type of a strategy. Or they were saying because, like they were saying, well, 1 + 1 = 2. Like there's math equations here, and they could be saying like, oh, this is just simple math. But it's not, it's complicated. I mean, these are like A + A = B + C = D kind of thing. Like, this isn't just like simple math. Road, distance, and journey. So somebody went on a journey with someone here, and now they could be getting schooled about their final ending. They could be being left out of something. Now this outside makes sense. They're on the road to their final ending here. Somebody could be sick and like dying. I'm so sorry. Underground tunnel. So we've got road, distance, journey, and underground tunnel. Final ending, underground. Road, distance, snake. Final ending. Gift and package. Somebody could have been given a gift or a package here, collective, to put you underground to cause a final ending for you. Wow. Oh my goodness. Gift, package, DRUGS. So somebody could have said something about a package of DRUGS, or this is having to do with POISON. So somebody could have tried to put something in like your food or your drink. This was their strategy. They were schooling someone on how to poison someone to cause a final ending, hoping that there would not be resuscitating them. This was all for money. You guys, this is crazy. Hired. Somebody could have hired somebody with to victimize. It could have hired a driver. There could be like an Uber or Lyft driver involved in something here. They could have hired a driver to make up some sort of tale about you in order to victimize you. In order to victimize your life. They could have hired a driver to prey on you, to target you. You may even know this. Like, you could have taken an Uber or Lyft and you could have been like very uncomfortable about a situation. Somebody could have hired this person with a stockpile of money to keep some sort of secret. Contract or paperwork. Somebody hired someone with contract and paperwork. Tell me more about the secret stash. Natural causes, y'all. Somebody put a contract on someone's life. They hired someone and put a contract on their life to make something look like it was natural causes, but it was actually DRUGing and or poisoning. Sorry guys, it's pouring down rain. You might hear that in the background. Okay, anything else? What else do we need to know? Something could have happened October 4th Or someone could be born in October. They could be a Scorpio. This devil. There could be a Capricorn involved as well. Somebody could have been trying to say, like, the collective's addicted to something. Let's use that DRUG to, you know, put something in their food or drink. And then that way it will look like it's natural. Someone could even hire a driver, so that way they didn't actually have to use their own car to come towards you. But God, y'all, higher power, but God. And I just said but, and then this God card came out. So but God, you, the Most High saved you here, collective. Wow, you guys, I have chills. Yeah, you're free. Look at this. But God freed you from whatever this was. We have riot. Somebody's mad. Someone's really upset that you are free from whatever this is. So we've got criminal and freedom. Routine, habit, typical. Yeah, somebody could have been saying you have a habit, or somebody's mad because you free yourself from things. Wow, it's really pouring outside. All right, tell me more about this. Drama, acting. So somebody's been acting this entire time. They could be shape-shifting. This is routine and typical. This is a habit this person has. They're just an actor. They're thinking about how they can act through something. Their criminal behavior. And we have work. So somebody could be an actor for their job. Somebody could have been in your energy collective and they were actually acting. You could be like not very good. You could be saying like this person was acting, but it wasn't very good. Like you could see right through it. And this is because of your abilities, your divine connection. Corruption. So whatever's gone on here, this is corrupt. These criminals are into corruption. They could be mad because you got free. There's a mother and a father, it looks like, involved here. We have healing, recovery, and alignment. So your healing of your like mind, body, spirit is what freed you here. This is why God came in to save you. Or the Most High, whatever you think about as the Most High in your life. Okay, we have down the rabbit hole. So somebody wants whatever this manipulation is that they did here with a doctor to be water under the bridge. This could be a mother that's involved in this that went down some rabbit hole. And this was the wrong way. They got it wrong. So if somebody said something about you, collective, your mental health, or whatever this manipulation is, they're having to admit that they got something wrong. Again, I keep getting these people just don't know you. Like, you could have like been on your own since you were young, like 15, 16 years old. And these people act like they know you. First of all, if you have to go and be on your own at 15, 16 years old, and you don't have family to actually have your back, why would we think that they actually know you now? Like you could be, 25, 30, 40, 50, 60, right? And they were talking about you. as if they knew you. We have breakup, divorce, and separation. Somebody got it wrong. Somebody could have tried to separate you and your person with lies. This person's the devil. This was all an illusion. And now they just want it to be water under the bridge. Spouse or partner. So breakup, separation of your spouse or partner. You guys, I cannot make this up. So they did the wrong thing here. They went the wrong way here. They got it wrong. They tried to break up you and your partner. They went down some rabbit hole that wasn't true because of life insurance. Y'all, I just can't make it up. Life insurance. There was a life insurance policy here. Somebody went down the rabbit hole to try to take this. They could have even made a secret trip somewhere to try to say you're not royalty. That this isn't like your divine blessings. We have home safety. Okay. So there could be something about a home here. There's a life insurance policy and a home that are at stake. That this person, this mother, this father were manipulating here. You guys, I can't make this up. We have good and correct. Thumbs up. So you're good. You could be, this is 100% correct. This is the truth. Oh, an embezzlement flew out. So this person was trying to embezzle some sort of money or a home. This could have all been found by this researcher, this investigator. It was all about money. It was about power. It was about family and ABUSC. So these people were accusing you because this was premeditated. They were doing this because they wanted money and power. They could have even worked with organized crime group to do some sort of military operation on you. We have perversion and premeditated. What? Someone could have lied about something here. Or someone here is like, they have a perverted mind. They were premeditated. Somebody tried to cause some sort of premeditated situation. Propaganda. This was all fake news. Somebody lied, collective. Somebody could have lied and said you did something perverted that you didn't do. This was all fake news. This was all part of the situation. This mother is a piece of work, just like this father is. Private property. No unauthorized persons past this point. So somebody was trying to not allow you on some sort of property or something. This person's just a drama person. Collective, somebody spread some sort of fake news that you came on their property with a weapon or a gun. Or they said, don't come on my property or I'll SHOOT. They could have tried to set this up as fake. Like this was fake. Somebody's now confessing and making a deal. This could be this mother. They're in cuffs, you guys. Yeah, and their ego is shattered. Because they were wrong. They could have been claiming to be a psychic, but they're not. It's in reverse. They lied about something. They could have worked with a partner as a partner of crime, a partner in crime, medical emergency. Someone could be having a medical emergency. They could have even been trying to get you to have some sort of medical emergency, but now they could be having one. They could be having a medical emergency because they now know that they're going to jail for this optical illusion. Their ego's shattered, and now they're freaking out because there's a house and a life insurance policy at stake here. And I say this in so many of my readings, but why do people do this to themselves? I don't understand. We have warning and alarm. So somebody was trying to make something look like an illusion, like you were to need people, they were warning people about you as if there was something wrong. They could have been trying to say you have mental health issues, that you're the devil, that you're doing dark magic, that you are trying to be stealth-like in something that you're doing, that you're super manipulative. Somebody could have said you even threatened them with a WEAPON. Or did some sort of cybercrime or fraud. So somebody could have even went to the police and reported you for some sort of cybercrime or fraud. Kidnapping, hands tied. Ooh, someone could be confessing about something they did online. This was a cybercrime. Somebody could have even done something online to have someone kidnapped. I mean, these people went all out here. I don't know what's going on, but we have low vibrational that fell out of the deck as well. So these people, this person's low vibrational. They're smug. They're egotistical. Their ego's shattered. They could have said you came onto their property and threatened them with a GUN. This never happened is what I'm getting. Like nothing ever happened. You're showing up in the upright collective. There could be some sort of timeline issue here that's showing something is false. So whatever these people said or did here. So wait. Timeline issue and health issue. Someone here could have said that you had something that you don't have. And there was a timeline issue here. So like, for instance, you and let's say a partner could have broke up in let's say 2020, all right? And in 2021, this partner could have found out that they got something. They could have said they got it from you. But your medical records show you're clean. Because you stopped like being with this person intimately or whatever. Like that's what I'm getting this is. And so you stopped being with this person in let's say January. And by 2020, late 2021, they came up with something and they tried to say it was you, but you could have like got tested right after you were with this person. And you were fine and you're still fine. So there's some sort of timeline issue here where some health issue that they tried to say about you isn't true. Can I just get a couple more, please? Hidden, missing. Yeah, somebody found the key. The missing key to something here. We have alive. Okay, one final card. Treason. Oh, Lord. So somebody here was like a double agent or something. Yeah, or they were trying to do mind control. They were trying to manipulate something for money. And now they're anger and rage. They could have even been trying to manipulate others' minds about you, saying that you've got some issues and you're rageful and whatever. Now someone's trying to dispose of evidence because legal proceedings are happening for this female. This perhaps mother who's manipulative. Yeah, somebody could have lied to trap you, collective. They thought they were going to accomplish this. Wow. Republican just fell out. All right. I think I'm going to close this out here, you guys. Because this is really long already. I'm really sorry if you guys have gone through this, but I want you to remember the beginning message was, you are the greatest project you are ever going to work on, okay? Even if this something is going to take time, patience is everything. Whatever is taking a long time here, like it could be taking a long time, but there could be a lot of players involved that are going to be exposed and a lot of money that's at stake here. So these people are willing to do anything and everything. And there's definitely parental figures here. We've got mother and father that have both come out. Your father could be like blatantly in your face about this, but the mother could be covert. So the father could be like a malignant narcissist. Again, I'm not a doctor. The mother could be a covert narcissist, right? Both of them work from their ego, and everything they did was premeditated. This is really sad. All right, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and leave this here. Please like the reading. It does help the channel. It helps to get these messages out to others. And I'd love to have you subscribe if you guys would like. And I love you, and I'll see you guys on the next one, okay? Bye.